So, Gaming with Mim inspired this. There she is. Gaming with Mim. That's her. She did a year in review of her own, because she had her own 1 year anniversary. Just this last Sunday, I think it was, or Saturday. It was the 26th, I believe, of February. And so that's her. Adorable, right? And that little black cat on her head, that's Angel. So I was having some trouble figuring out what I was going to do for this, and when I saw her do that, I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that too. There we go. I just wanted to add this in here. So, thank you, Mim. Yes, Mim is in the year review. So, thank you, Gaming with Mim. We're gonna just put her right up there in the little corner right there, right next to the year review, since it was Mim inspired. There we go. And let's just give her another shout out. There she is, folks. Go follow her. So here I got my little stick right here, my little pointer. So Mim, the year in review is thanks to you. All right, so let's look at some statistics we have in this. First, we're going to have our streams. Streams. What do we mean by streams when we look at this? Well, let's increase the size of this thing. There we go. So, when we talk about streams, I'm going to tell you. We're going to talk about the statistics of how many streams I've done over the course of my 1 year. So, over the course of the 1 year, I've done 79 official streams. It's a whole digit above the classic POG number, but who cares? 79 official streams, people. What I mean by official, it means it's on my regular Tuesdays and Fridays, and I used to do Sundays, not anymore. And that includes all my guest streams, my Tuesday streams, and so and so. And then we got 15 special streams. Special streams are like streams I do on my non-regular days, which would be like Saturdays, Wednesdays, stuff like that. Stuff that wasn't planned out, but planned out, like collabs, like Kiara and I recently did one. We played We Were There. Also the 15 counts to like the Cake Bash stream that I had with Mim and Kazumu, Red, and Ellie. So those are special streams. They're not on my Tuesdays and Fridays. So that's how I distinguish them. And again, they're all archived in my YouTube channel. So some of them are still not archived because I have to upload them, but you know what I mean. And then we have 13 guerrilla streams. 13 impromptu streams, mostly karaoke. So that was nice. So we got 79, 15, 13, and 1 surprise short stream. This was a little stream I did that was literally only a few minutes long. And I did it to celebrate another VTuber's 1 year anniversary. But it was very impromptu. So, but it counts as a stream. So this is the number right here, folks. And for those of you who are quick at math, you know what it equals. That's right. 108 streams all together. 108. Tusk says Cruel. How many times has Cruel showed up? Twice. Cruel has been in 2 official streams. And so has his brothers. And you're going to see Cruel tonight with the rest of his brothers because I'm going to put on a performance. Anyway, 108 streams all together for the entire year. What's awesome about 108? Lots of things. For one, 108 is like a number that has a lot of not a lot of significance, but relations to Buddhism and teachings of that. Buddhism is just like a nice way of living. I just know that 108 is kind of a big deal with that. Not to mention, it took the Chicago Cubs 108 years to win another World Series, and they did it in 2016. So that's what also it has. Yeah, I'm a Chicago Cubs fan. But here's the thing. I'm not doxing myself because there are Chicago Cubs fans all over the world. But yeah, that's also what 108 has. And not to mention, there's 108 stitches on a baseball. That's why it was hilarious. There's a lot of things going on with 108 with the Chicago Cubs. Not to mention, the final score for the final out on the Chicago Cubs was, I believe it was 10 runs was the winning number. 8, 7, and 10, I believe it was. So like, the Cubs won by 8 runs in 10 innings. So 108 again if you mix up the jump of those 3 numbers. 10 innings, 8 runs was the win. It was crazy. Anyway, And I'm not kidding you. The Cubs have fans from everywhere, all worldwide. Anyway, sorry to those of you who are fans of the St. Louis Cardinals. I do apologize. I'm not one who hates on other teams, so I'm just saying I apologize in advance to any St. Louis fans here. All right, and that's my stream. 108 streams. That's really cool to me. That's really cool. All right, let's move on to the next set. And you're going to want to stick around because I have a guest statistics segment. That's right. So you guests in the chat will get to see how well you fared over the 1 year. Anyway, let's open up the next one. Following. That's pretty straight up. That scares Keanu. Don't worry, Keanu. I'm trust me. All right. 180 followers on Twitch. 133 followers on Twitter. And 39 subscribers on YouTube. And 000 followers/subscribers everywhere else. Woohoo! Now, you can't obviously put all these together because, obviously, the same people follow you on the rest of the accounts. So, well, that's my summary. Very nice numbers right there. At least I'm just going to say that for myself. So, and I did double check. I do have 0 everywhere else. So, let's go! Not bad, Jeep. Not bad. 200 would have been nice. But, 180, if you mix it around, you get 108 again. And Twitch is my main streaming platform, so there you go. Okay, that's it for following. That one's a really quick one. Here's a fun one. Extra fun stuffs. Extra fun stuffs. So here's like, since I really archived the shit out of everything, I have folders for folders. I have them detailed, labeled, archived, organized. So I was able to look into a lot of my statistics. So let's start off again. We go from the big numbers, working our way down. First number. This is sung on my stream. It's not in other streams. It's all related to Jeep's variety show. So anytime it's sung on my stream or my guest sang, we're talking about songs here, people. 474 plus songs sung on stream, including guests singing and me singing. 474 plus. I put the plus symbol here because there are some songs that I couldn't upload and were lost to the void. But 474 plus, guaranteed. That's a lot. What's the most popular song on my stream? The most popular song on my stream that was sung the most by yours truly. The Music of the Night. Phantom of the Opera. 15 times performed by yours truly. Let's go to the next one. How many monologues have I had on this show? You may think it correlates with the number of streams I've had. That'd be incorrect. I used to do a monologue every Tuesday and Friday. So for the guest show, indeed, Proxy. For the guest show, as well as my solo show. That proved too stressful, so I just saved the monologues now for Tuesdays. And I had a monologue today, but it doesn't count because it's the 1 year anniversary. So, 61 monologues, 180 plus topics. I say 180 plus because typically per monologue, I would talk about 3 different topics. At minimum 3. So sometimes, very rarely, less than 3. I think I did it once, but so at least 180 plus. It could be as much as 183 at the most, but 61 monologues. Next one. 42 plus celebrated / appreciated works of entertainment. This includes what I've celebrated as well as my guests have celebrated. Nice! How many different guests have I had? 30. A solid 30 unique guests. That's just 22 shy of 1 guest per year. I got enough guests to cover out more than half a year. And yes, I was okay, for those of you who don't know, the B, my brother, came onto the show. 30 indeed, Kyaden, yes. But I said including Jeep. Now, I know what you're thinking. How am I a guest on my own show? The B saw to that. My wonderful brother whom I love to death. I had him on the show. He was supposed to be the guest. And then he hijacked my show. He hijacked everything. He called it the B's variety show. The B this and the B that. And I somehow became the guest on my own show. So, the B was not the guest, but the host. I was the guest. So, I count, though. So, that's part of the 30. That was one of my favorite streams. Because I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I love my brother. So, he's like my favorite person in the whole world. He's my little brother, too. So. Tusk says, you got an amazing memory, Jeep. Thank you! I did archive this stuff. Wait, I thought that was a joke, wasn't it? Alright, how many... Okay, 21 stupid sponsors, and 20 of them are 21 sponsors. 20 of them were stupid, and 1 of them was awesome. Again, the B had the fortune of having an awesome sponsor, where I've had nothing but stupid sponsors. Stupid sponsors was a corner that I had where I'm going to be breaking the fourth wall here, but the theme was I wrote skits, and it would be performed, and it would be something that's sponsoring my show, and it would be often horrible, dreadful, and comical. Very comedy-based. And the running theme was I need something to pay the bills, and I was like, I hate my sponsors. I wanted to do a twist on how everybody wants sponsors, in the streaming world. Well, I want to have it that I didn't want sponsors because they were stupid. And yes, all the stupid sponsors are also archived on my YouTube channel, and they are fucking hilarious. But I retired that corner because it was too difficult to keep writing up a new skit. So it's changed to stupid products, which is a lot simpler, a lot easier, a lot more fun because I don't have to write anymore. So, and I've done some of those as well. Well, now let's keep moving on. So, 18 improv skits. This is improvised dialogue and something skits right and comedy skits right there with my guests, as well as I did some on my own. 18 of those. 16 Elite Smash characters for Smash Brothers. Elite Smash is a ranking system where you play as your characters and you do very well in Smash in rank battles. And so I've got 16 of them to Elite Smash. It's difficult. 15 of them on stream and archived, and only 1 of them off stream. That was my main that I did off stream. Next one. 16 PowerPoint battles. This is the stuff my guests and I participate in. 16 PowerPoint battles. Woohoo! 13 Pokemon games. Solve the Pokemon game. Let's go another one. 6 stupid products. I haven't done 6 segments, but I have received 6 stupid products. They were bad. 4 songs written and performed. Yes, I did write songs. I have written original songs and parodies, but I did write the parodies. I did a King parody, a sort of parody for Team Starstruck. They're no longer around, but some of the VTubers still are. I did one to commemorate them. I also wrote part of the surprise stream that I did for the VTuber. I wrote a song for her. That was a 1-year anniversary celebration song. And Mim, you're familiar with the 4th song. That was the happy birthday song I did for all of us. So those are the 4 songs I wrote over the course of the year. 4 crazy brothers. Those are the guys who when I put on a performance, I do 3 different personalities. In this case, 4. And they all watch videos, and they all are nuts. So that's another segment. 4 crazy brothers. There's 4 of them. There used to be... It started as 1, it became 2 to 3, and now it's 4. Cruel was the 4th one. 3 Shakespeare plays completed. Much Ado About Nothing, Hamlet, and Othello. I completed these in their entirety. I did those 3 plays. That was wonderful. 1 4D cooking stream. 1 4D IRL cooking stream here, folks. Okay, I didn't actually cook. I made a sandwich. But it was a tasty sandwich. And yes, it's archived again. Those of you who want to see my hands in black gloves. How? How did I make a sandwich? Well, it genuinely starts with 2 slices of bread. And then you have your many options of tomatoes and onions, vegetables, meats, if you're okay with eating meats. And then you put them in between the bread, and sometimes you put condiments on it, and then you eat it. Kyoden says, generally, I appreciate the flexibility. Indeed, there is a lot of flexibility to sandwiches. So... Indeed. I also made 1 original board game that I created. A board game where you collect characters. And it's really, really extravagant and there's a lot to that board game. I can run you all through it. I can show it to you real quick. But I keep running through my year in review. 1 original story. For those of you who've been wondering about my tweet that has the word "you must die" in it, that's not me being cheeky. That's actually the title of my original story, which I will showcase tonight as part of like the break segment. You'll see what I mean, because it's pre-recorded. It's an original story that I performed. Gaming says, "Lo, no, how did you do a cooking stream?" Oh! I just set up a camera and in my kitchen, and then I made the sandwich. Yeah. I'll share it with you, Mim, in our DMs. The link. And finally, one stand-up comedy routine. That was a lot of fun. I love doing that stand-up comedy bit. I love the bits I put together for that. And so that's the entirety of the extra fun stuff, folks. Quite an assortment. What did you say? But the year in review is not over, because now it's on for the guest statistics. Oh yes, this is the part you all been waiting for. I know, because some of you in the chat are my guests. So you're about to see what I put together. Oops. Okay, that's all still open. I gotta turn it all off. Whoops. You'll also be surprised. Well, don't worry. I don't think anyone can read that fast. And if you can, damn. Okay. Guest statistics. Here you go, folks. You, the guest. You're about to see what I put in here in regards to your place on the show. Our first one is longest guest show. Which stream was the longest? Which guest appeared and which one did we just chill and have a good time with the longest? Who takes the medal for longest guest show? That would be... Oh, wait, you know what? I'll put the image. Anna! Her name is Anna M. That's me. Let's give a shout out to Anna M. That's me. There she is, folks. Anna M. That's me. Now, let's, she was on my show. She was the most recent guest I have. So let's just shrink her down and put her right there. She had the longest show. I even have the number right here. Anna M. That's me. Her show ran 4 hours and 49 minutes and 12 seconds. Longest show right there, folks. Yes, Tusk indeed. Yay! That goes to Anna M. That's me. Just call her Anna. All right. Now, who had the shortest guest show? Indeed, Mim. Go, Anna. Who had the shortest? Shortest guest show. Short is good, too. Nice and concise, short and sweet. And this VTuber was very sweet, very wonderful person. Some of you may have heard of her. She's actually kind of popular. What? Mim's not Anna. I don't know what you're talking about, Tusk. Anyway. Shortest guest. And I'll show the numbers first. Mooney Kaya at 1 hour and 26 minutes, 43 seconds. That's 86 minutes there, folks. Just over 86 minutes. Oh, well, her name is Anna M. That's me. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's why I said Tusk. Anyway, Mooney Kaya. That's her, folks. Mooney Kaya. For those who don't know, she's done plenty of tutorials on how to become a VTuber, how to build your model. Just a wonderful person. And her show only consisted of the interview corner and the PowerPoint. But that's all she wanted to do, and I'm so grateful to her, because without Mooney Kaya, you wouldn't have GEEP here today. My rigger and the one who made my model learned most of the secrets in the trade from Mooney Kaya. So she streams on Twitch regularly. She's a big-time Apex Legends streamer. And I told her that without her, I wouldn't be here. GEEP wouldn't be here. So I'm very grateful to her. And so I'm glad that we can bring her into here. So now let's give her a shout out. Mooney Kaya. So, and she's also friends with Seratina. Now she's even more popular. I think all of you may have heard of her, Seratina. Seratina, that's how you spell her. Her name. She also helps with VTubers and how to make their models and everything. So, Mooney Kaya, everybody, for the shortest and sweetest stream. Let's see. Next up, Top 3 most prolific guest singers. Which guest worked those vocal cords the most on my show? Now, it's not just for a single show. They could have come back and sang more songs, which often happens. So, I know most of you would be thinking it's I know some of you have some guesses in mind. You're going to be surprised who the winner is. But first, let's show our 2 runner-ups. First runner-up is Cassie Vulpecula. 15 songs. Mim, not me, as Mim says. Yeah, definitely not you, Mim. Cassie Vulpecula. She's a darling. She's a sweetheart. She graduated, though. Nice story there about, nice little story here about Cassie. Let's just shrink her down. Put her over here. So Cassie graduated. She's one of the members of Team Starstruck that I told you about that I did a song for. She was graduating like only a few days after, I want to say maybe a week after she was on my show. So I reached out to her very early before she would graduate, and she said she'd love to. And she had never sung before on stream, but she was willing to sing with me, as long as I sang every song with her. So that way she wouldn't be able to hear her own voice. That was the deal. And I did so, and we had a blast. And on that single stream, she sang 15 songs. These next, the winner had to sing, had to achieve their win through multiple streams. Cassie sang them all in a single stream. So for that, she's a champ right there. So while she may not be streaming anymore, I will still shout her out. There we go. Yes, but she indeed graduated, folks. All right, and actually tied for 15 with our runner-up, Cassie. Lotto! Lotto love! Yes, folks! Lotto! Let's shrink her down now. Those of you who don't know, Lotto's a very good friend of mine, very good VTuber friend of mine. Let's put her right there, and let's as well get her name up there. How many songs? Lotto sang 15 as well, over the course of appearing on my show multiple times. Lotto. Yes, so Lotto and her wife Persephone, Anna, those 3 are good friends, and they've all been on my show, and I'm happy to say they're all delightful people. Wonderful people. Yes, Tusk. Lotto was kind of expected. Oh, Kyaden, you didn't know I knew her. You know Lotto too. Oh, that's freaking fantastic. Yeah, her and Persephone, I usually have them on at the same time. Oh, Kyaden says I don't know her, but I know of her streams. Yes, she does environmental VTubing. Now it's time to shout out Lotto. Lotto love. There you go. And I think I gotta do it twice, so I have to do Lotto love like that as well. I think that's the best way to find her. Tusk says, if it wasn't for Anna, I wouldn't be here now. Anna raided you one night, and I stayed. Oh, well, thank you, Anna, because Tusk has been one of my most fabulous supporters. So it's always good to have you, and I love seeing you here, my friend. All right, so who takes the gold for most songs sung? Which guest? The answer? Haze Shift. Who's Haze Shift? This is Haze Shift, everybody. Right here, this lovely mech boy fella right there. Haze Shift. With a grand total of 17 songs across 2 streams. So if we were going for who got the most for a single stream, that would be Cassie. But if we're going for who sang the most overall, it's Haze Shift. So let's put him right there. We'll put him right next to here as he's the champ. We'll increase Lotto a little bit. There we go. Haze Shift, everybody. Haze Shift. Yeah, 17 songs in just 2 stream visits. And you better believe I'll be putting out a tweet of this, and as well as clipping this video so these guests up here can see where they ranked among the guests. Let's go on to the next category. The year in review. Most recurring guest. Who have I had on this show the most? Now, let me explain the rules for most recurring guest here. The rules are simple. You have to just appear. You have to appear on my show in like form. You can't. It doesn't count if we just collab, like I said, with the special streams. That doesn't really count. So literally you have to be on the show, even if you just stop by real briefly, or yeah, even if it's just a brief stop by, but you do appear on the show, that's what counts. So, who is my most recurring guest? Who has reprised their visits? Who has visited the studio GEEP the most? The answer to that is nobody listens to Maury. 6 appearances. I can list them all too in my head, off the top of my head. First of all, here she is. Boom. That's my friend Maury right there, folks. She was my 6th guest, so she goes all the way back to number 6. That's Maury, folks. She is quite the lewd one, but she's very much a darling. So she's awesome. It's just her style. But she has been on the show 6 times. 3 actual collabs. The first collab, when she came on here, she was number 6. The second collab, she co-collabed with Nixie Brassflower, the lovely gentleman who was here earlier. And then, lewd indeed, Tusk Knight. And the third time was the third official collab. She collabed with me again, and she was my first official guest collab of the year when I returned from... yeah, thanks thanks for that. Thanks for that, Tusk. Probably. Maybe even more so. Visit her streams. You'll find out. She streams on Twitch. Nobody listens to Maury. There we go. And the other 3 times was she came here during a karaoke stream I did during my 6-month celebration. Another time when I was celebrating and singing for my birthday. She just hopped in when I went very impromptu. And the final time was she played a video game with me when I did my very first gameplay on stream. So she's a good friend of mine. And she's been here from a very long time ago. Like I said, she's guest number 6. Next one. Guest influence for Corner. You folks know how I have several segments on my show, right? For you to participate in as a guest and whatnot. Well, here I'm trying to take a look. Certain guests actually inspired me to make a corner. To actually keep one and bring more content to everybody, as well as more fun for my guests to enjoy when they appear on my show for the first time. Or for the second or third time. Oh, excuse me. I just burped right there. Anyway, a little bit of belching. It was a soft burp, though. So, who influenced the corner? One of them? Fuwako Uni, the PowerPoint corner. Gosh, I love that corner. And here she is, folks, another member of Team Starstruck. Fuwako Uni, this beautiful alicorn. She's an alicorn, not a unicorn, alicorn. She's a lovely streamer. She has not graduated. She is still fully operational, and she's a YouTube streamer. Let's shout out to the lovely Fuwako Uni. Those of you who played the PowerPoint corner already know her. There we go. Because I promised her that I always would mention her name for inspiring this corner. And I'll get into that real quick as soon as I shrink her down here. Shrink time, Uni. There we go. So there she is right there, Fuwako Uni. She inspired the PowerPoint corner. And the reason I always give her a shout out anytime we play the PowerPoint corner is because it initially started out as an improv corner. Because there's a lot of improv in it. And then I just liked it so much I decided to keep it. So, thank you, Uni, for this. There's someone else, though, who inspired a corner. Not on the same level, but inspiration all the same. That person is Persephone! EXE! Lottle's wife! Persephone! She inspired the Pokemon game! That's right. Now, I'll explain that in a moment, too. And here she is, the lovely wife of Lottle! Persephone! I like to call her Purse. That's a nickname that people give her, so let's just shrink Purse down real quick. How did Persephone inspire the Pokemon game? Well, okay, when I was first having Persephone and Lottle on my show, indeed, Mim, the Pokemon game is fun. So when I was going to have Lottle and Persephone first on my show, by the way, these are their 2.0 models. If you go on the very first time I did the show with them, it's different. But anyway, the very first time I had them on my show, I knew Lottle was going to sing. We were going to do the improv, the interview corner, no improv, and at the time PowerPoint did not exist. So they're one of my earlier guests. I think they were guests 14 and 15, if I recall correctly. And that's that. You're right, Tusk. I do have a good memory. That's off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure they're 14 and 15. Actually, I think I can recall all their numbers. Hayes was 10. Lala and Persephone are 14 and 15. Cassie was I think she was number 27. Mooney Kyle's like number 25 or 24. Maury 6. Uni's number 17. And yeah. Anyway. Anyway. Hold on. Okay, so I knew Persephone knew Pokemon pretty well. So I knew Lotto was going to sing, but I didn't have anything for Persephone, and I felt bad about that. And so the day before our actual collab, I think of the Pokemon game just for Persephone. The rules were not fine-tuned as they are now, but the gist of it pretty much stayed the same. So I thought of the game for Persephone to play because I wanted her to have a good time. So in great essence, while she didn't directly help me, she helped with the inspiration. So Persephone, thank you so much, my friend, for the Pokemon game. So let's shout out Persephone right now. There she is. She's also a Twitch streamer, just like Lotto. And I ain't spoiling anything here, folks. They say that they're wife and wife all the time. That's not some secret behind the scenes stuff. They're open about it because they love each other, and you can tell. They're a lovely couple. And this is the guest statistics of a big group, but there's one more left. I'm sure that my guests want to know this one most of all. So, thank you, my lovely guests who helped out with this, but let's now get rid of this. And we'll turn off all the other guests. Bonk, 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 donk, donk, ding, ding, dun, there we go. What is this one? It's a controversial topic. Bestest, most awesomest guest, and worstest, most patheticest guest. Oh yes, and you know me, folks, I'm honest. So if I didn't like you, I'm gonna say it. But who? Who is it? Who's my favorite, and who's the worst? Let's find out, shall we? Let's just turn that off now, and let's just whoa, okay, hold on, error, files not found, files not, okay, hold on, let me try to look again, hold on, hold on, 1 second, just a second, 1 second, we'll type in ASMR, hold on, maybe I can, no, that thing's, no, okay, no, hold on, there's a controversial subject, hold on. Okay, hold on, folks. Give me more. Come on. Damn you, the stick's in the way. The problem is I gotta get rid of the stick. Okay, there we go. That's better. Alright, now we can find it. Let's find it. Alright. Oh no, it got rid of the Mim image. There we go. Gotta put Mim back up there. Okay, there we go. Alright. Okay, now I found it. Wait, no, I didn't. Huh. Hey, is it just me? Let's bring the stick back. Is it just me, or is there a hidden message among these error files not found? I think there's a vertically aligned hidden message in here. That's just me. Maybe I'm seeing things that are not there, but I don't know, folks. What do you see? I have a feeling. I don't know. Okay. Well, anyway. Okay, so the error message is talking to me. Okay, it's just not me. It is not my own insecurities. It is. Okay, let's just okay, fine. Let's just put that away. All right. So as far as best guest and worst guest is, well, you know who you are. And that's my year in review, everybody. Thank you for making my time here on Earth. And, well, okay, not on Earth. I'm not an alien. But I mean, this time here, wonderful. Mim, thank you for the inspiration. Let's just round this up.